walking by a warthog, victimized by sanguine hunger, our party tags along down by the river. An owlbear slain, a Githyanki inspired, a vampire vain, a cleric suspicious of events transpired. Raphael acts like the king of hell, the vision of the absolute is a spear. There is something Shadowheart doesn't tell, while the insides of a selenite chest disappear.
Nozel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
My grab scratch.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back
Oh
on
my
you,
god.
if it's all the same.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go!
I'm not an enemy, I promise. This is very important. Oh my god.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
You're guarding a corpse? Oh no. Don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened to your friend?
We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he
Gnolls.
describes. Gnolls.
You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my son, so I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
So, you and Lae'zel. Please tell me.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
No. You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun. I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer
You're
them
getting
single.
through all the banter right now.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my neck when you say that, please?
Oh, but do keep calling her flower. She'll love that.
So my phone has been on my knees this whole time. They're sort of giving out. So, I don't know what to do. So, hydration check. Like about 34 degrees.
Good time for a chat?
There you are! My friend.
Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You seem happy. You need to drink humanoid blood then?
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Rats? What did you do to deserve that?
I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want.
Think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes.
No,
You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
you're wrong. Power corrupts. You do have to remember
Oh,
that.
I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the Mind Flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too. I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You said he was your master?
My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Szar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
How were you turned? Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity
Oh.
could be.
You've been a slave ever since?
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
So are you biting me?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Maybe later?
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
What do you make of Raphael's deal?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Yes, kin. Speak.
What? Are we eating only as well? Is it me or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Hmm?
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Are you coming on to me?
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Yes, I want to share my body with you.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
Devils rarely approach mortals without some nefarious intent. We advise to avoid him.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
So what is it that this devil wants so very badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the Hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And how do you propose to beat the devil at his own game?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away.
Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made.
Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
I've come to sate you and be sated.
Indeed.
I lead, you follow. So you think. Let's see if you're right. You are a child of Gith. You train relentlessly. You know your body inside and out. It is time you knew mine. Close your eyes and submit.
No, you submit to me. After, you can take whatever you decide.
You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
Damn.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
You made a fine partner. You've been an effective Kithrak.
Of course. I'm as extraordinary a lover as I am a warrior. You are a fit specimen yourself, Kin. Fit enough to wield a silver sword of your own, should Vlaakith be so generous.
Are you satisfied as well?
My hunger is sated for now, yes. I might even lay you again, should my whims so take me. Up now. Your moment's over.
Oh, brother. Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Sorry, but what happened to your master?
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
More than a romp. It was fantastic.
You filthy devil! I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
You can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll, and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. Later on, when we are at rest, I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
Look at Scratch. Oh, so cute. Did Shadowheart say anything about my escapades? No.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
Curious. I had almost the exact same thought when I saw you.
That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on you, all right? Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your
Try.
skin when...
Nice.
Time to press ahead.
Hello, you.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose. Bloody booyah! Ah! Someone's got there first. And you ain't learned your lesson?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Perhaps I will take something from you. Suggestions? Oh my god.
All you best take is this warning, yeah? Step lightly around here. You're outnumbered. Look what we got here. Another little birdie, what? A fly. Stop this
What?
thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
What the hell are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh. Whoa, quick!
On the move.
Kill the gazelle, don't crit, please. Yes, please.
I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth my life. There's a hidden path. Past the bridge in... No, wait!
No time to rest. Better than nothing. Breathe deep and move. Better not be cursed.
You're saving Bacchus. Best boy.
Come on, untie me. Cut me loose. Free me and find out. Ugh. Bagacamara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Well, I feed you a little compensation would be nice.
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Wait, you do not look like a surface creature. Why are you here?
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
He's giving me very Bilbo vibes.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
It's another fight though. God damn it. We have a lot of other fights ahead of us. My quality. Let's go back to camp.
Always at your side.
Always at your side.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
The moment when you beat me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first.
Hmm?
In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
You're looking at other necks. I'm hurt.
Don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hell's would she taste like?
Sammy, look at me. Something exotic, surely. An Amnan liqueur.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
You, of course.
Oh. I'm flattered. Who knew you had such taste? Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into.
Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
There's something you're not telling me, I'm sure of it.
I don't know what you mean.
No, I think you know exactly what I mean.
It's nothing, really.
You have to be honest with each other. What is it you're keeping from me? Oh my god. She will not like this. It's almost enough.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this a secret?
Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It is our code, our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself. I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored.
Will they?
I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though, perhaps that might change, if you can show an open mind.
Thank you for telling me, at least.
Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Why would Shash subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Raphael acts like the king of hell, the vision of the absolute. Oh. I got this. I don't got this. Raphael acts like the king of hell, the vision of the absolute is a spear. The vision of the absolute is a spear. There is something Shadowheart doesn't tell, but the inside of a sudden our chest disappear. It's funny. Oh, it's so bad. Like, I'm not sure if I'm cringing or I'm genuinely laughing. It's like a mix of both. Don't think about the words. Surely I got one right.